Jodi, what's changed?
Well, so Theresa May is going to go to Brussels and meet with the EU Commission President, trying to get changes, legally binding changes, to that Irish border backstop, which has proven to be such an obstacle to getting a Brexit deal through Parliament. Yet the EU President says that he's minimizing chances for a breakthrough and basically expressing his frustration with Brexit, saying he's losing his patience. So it's up to Theresa May to try to get those changes, to try to bring them back and get them through Parliament before February 27th.
The problem right now is that the EU has repeatedly said that they will not reopen the withdrawal agreement. So what could we expect then?
Yeah, that's true. They have said this is a take it or leave it deal. They've made that clear. So if she does get a deal, if it's in that unlikely scenario, she would try to bring it back to Parliament before February 27th, which is the date that those who don't want to leave the EU without a deal say they will take over the process in Parliament. If she doesn't, then it looks like that will happen anyways. And the real question is, can anybody get anything through before that March 29th deadline, or is it all going to be about talking about extending that deadline or trying to extend that deadline? Many quarters see a no-deal Brexit as really a non-starter. However, and we've heard more about that in recent days. The business secretary Greg Clark came out and said it would be a disaster and a hammer blow to UK industry if the UK leaves the EU without a deal. So this has all got to happen pretty quickly. March 29th is that deadline, is that divorce deadline.
Yeah, and it's looking pretty unlikely that some of these Asian trade deals that the UK and Asian partners are trying to salvage before that deadline, it's not really likely they're going to get through in time either.
That's right. We had Greg Clark also said that in the past day, and particularly that the UK's trade deals with South Korea and Japan are unlikely to be rolled over before that March 29th deadline. The UK sells about $24 billion in US dollars worth of goods to those countries, and of course they import goods to the UK as well. So this would be problematic. As a matter of fact, there's a ship that left eastern England that's headed toward Osaka. It's supposed to get to Japan on March 30th, which is a day after that deadline. It may not get there in time.